Ladies and gentlemen, welcome again. This is Versatile Wild Child reporting to you live. This is episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of Ranting and Raving. Today I got two special guests with me, two of my close partners, my brothers. This is my brother Doe.
Hey, how y'all doing, family?
This is my brother Nate.
What's up?
We're going to take a few minutes and we're going to talk to you about whatever topic comes at hand this afternoon. It's a beautiful day out here today, y'all. Like, I'm just happy. Like, it normally been raining and some real shitty ass weather around here. But I was able to come out and show some of my fat today, and I'm happy about that. So, T-Lord, let's begin.
All right, our topic is, why is music so important to you?
Ooh. Okay. Gotta meditate on that for just a little hot second. Okay. Well, when I was growing up, my grandmama told me that the highest form of praise to God was music. That's how the angels serve God. They serve God through their praises. So God considers our words and how we transmit them and how we vocalize them to be forms of praise. It also says in His Word that the power of life and death lie in the tongue. So you got to think about it on a real spiritual level. Whatever come out your mouth, you can either cause to come into existence. You can bring life with your words, or you can bring death with your words. Now, putting that in the application of music, what is music? Look at our continent today. Look at our country. Actually, we can even go further than that. We can say, look at our world. Yeah. But let's just stick with the U.S. right now. Look at how many young niggas you got out here in these streets. Shorty want to be a thug. They want to be, quote, unquote, street gangsters. Now, notice I use the word street gangster, because I'm a gangster. But it's a difference between a street gangster and a real gangster. First of all, I'm about my money, I'm about my paper, I'm about taking care of my community, my family. That's what a real gangster does. You can go all the way back to the gangsters who built this nation, not the politicians, but the gangsters who built this nation. They had gangster mentalities. But we're going to talk about that another day. But for right now, we're going to stick to this music topic. Yeah. But look at how this stuff affects and influences the minds of our kids and our youth. Now, me personally, I grew up listening to a very diverse base of music. You would think that I grew up listening to rap, but I didn't. I grew up listening to alternative music. My mama was a Southern Baptist, and she was very adamant and very strict about having the proper pronunciation, enunciation, and vocabulary. One thing my mama used to always tell me, she said, don't never let one of these white folk call you a nigga, and it be true. That's a different ranting and raving in and of itself too, but so I grew up with Tori Amos, Stone Temple Pilots, Creed, R.E.M., Smashing Pumpkins, Green Day, the first alternative CD, or back then it wasn't even CD, that's how old a nigga is, but back then it was tapes. For you young kids, we had tapes where if they fucked up, you had to go in there and try to hit the little circle inside and tie it back together to make it still play. You know what I'm saying? But it was the first tape Green Day had was Dookie. I used to love that tape. But I grew up listening to like Tori Amos music that when you heard it, you had to come up with your own perception of what you got from it. But you don't hear that today no more. When you cut on the radio, I mean, let's not even go to alternatives. Let's go back to R&B, because that was the foundation of, in my mind, of how music began to spread. We're talking about fucking Ronald, yes, Ronald Isley,
It's Gravy,
Rolls Royce, Marvin Gaye, Patti LaBelle, Aretha Franklin. Have you ever heard Patti LaBelle really sing? Yeah. That girl could hit every note in the goddamn scales, and perfectly. But you know, back then when you put on a love song, it was about love, like real love. Everybody got that one song that was really, that was they shit.
Touch their heart and everything.
Yeah, you know, when you with your niggas or something, that song come on, you might just walk away, be thinking to yourself, man, I miss it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you what mine was though. Mine was can I go on my way without you? Oh, how can I know? Ronald Isley, voice to it. Every time I heard that song, It just made me feel some type of way.
Like right now.
Exactly.
Your song there got me feeling some type of way.
But you think about it. Name one song on the radio right now that make you feel like that. I'll wait.
No, it's
Not
just
name one.
these songs make you be like, damn, what my girl doing?
That's it. You think she
Fucking off. She tricking off.
tricking off. And if you look at it, that's what they telling these girls to do.
Yep.
Music today is telling our women to be hoes, to be trifling, to be low down the hill. And I hate to say it, ladies, no offense. If the shoe don't fit, then don't put it on your feet. You feel me?
See that?
But most of these females out here, y'all trifling as hell. You know, I constantly see women on Facebook talking about some, I wish I could find me a good man.
Good man.
Good man. Want to pay the bill. Lay some good long wood. Mr. LD. But you done been with 5,700 niggas. If you ain't found that nigga by then, you ain't gonna find him.
And then get with the nigga and still do the things she doing.
You just took the words out of my mouth. But the reality behind the situation is you probably had that nigga. But you were crazy as fuck. That nigga said, I ain't got time for this. Ain't got the hell on.
He was real.
Cause believe me, in the last month, I done told a couple of them, bye. You gonna get somebody locked up and it ain't gonna be me. We got to go. But back to your question, I know I'm steering all over the place. Y'all know I'm crazy. I'm the wild child, you know what I mean? But music today, to me, the reason why I do music, what it does for me, I don't care about really being famous. The only reason I even seek to have that type of notoriety is to have the ability to expand people's minds on a larger level. Today I was making a post on Facebook about the difference between arrogance and confidence. I meet a lot of people in the music industry who are very arrogant. And in a sense, I know this is probably wrong, but I like to meet you guys because I normally crush that arrogance. Some of you are smart enough to say, that nigga got it, let me shut the fuck up. Some of you still think you hot shit by the time I leave out the door. That's okay, because that's arrogance. Confidence is saying, I can do what I can do, and I can do it. Bruce Lee would tell you he finna fuck you up. That was not arrogance, sir. Because Bruce Lee was finna fuck you up. He was finna fuck you up.
Yep.
Now, somebody saying, I can take on 20 of y'all, I ain't worried about nothing.
Arrogance.
That's arrogance. Because, no sir, that's not going to happen. Now, music today is filled with pride, arrogance, lust, wickedness, and violence.
Don't forget manipulation.
And manipulation. Now, people
right.
think manipulation is a bad thing. It's not. It depends on what you're doing with it.
Yeah.
If you got a kid, and that kid is sick, and you got to give that baby some medicine, and you know that red Robitussin tastes like shit.
Yeah.
Hell, I'm 33 years old, and I'm not eating that shit.
Yeah.
But you give him some great Kool-Aid, some great Robitussin in his juice, you just manipulated that kid into doing something healthy for him. So don't misconstrue the word manipulation, because we take that word and we always attribute it to something.
But when I use manipulation, when I mean, just say you had a stable home, but you rapping about not having a stable home, grabbing the iron, going and hit a lick.
Drink. Excuse me.
You feel me?
Yes, sir.
So
It's like some type
you
of motivation.
manipulating
Right.
your fans that he done did it and got away with it and made it
So
to
I can
success.
too.
Yep.
Right.
So I'm gonna hit licks until I make it. You
That's
know,
a negative. That's a negative
Yeah,
manipulation.
you're right
Yeah.
though.
And see, with that point, he made a really good point. And the point being said behind it is, one thing that I can guarantee with my music is occasionally I exacerbate things or exaggerate. That's just typical music. You know what I'm saying? But I can guarantee you 93% of my music is something I done did, seen, experienced, felt, or lived. Why? Because I want to be able to lay down in my bed at night and say, I did something that told somebody the truth and left a solid impact. I got a lot of fans. I have a lot of people who love my music. But what I love about my fans, and thank you guys, but what I love about every one of you who watch my videos, who listen to my music is, and I hope this is true, I hope it's accurate, but it's because you hear the truth. And reality is, a lot of people wish they could hear more music like what I'm making.
Yeah.
So confidently I can say, I do what I do damn good. I'm not the best, but I'm one of them. Now with that being said, music is supposed to heal the soul. it's supposed to be relatable. When you hear a good song, the good songs that people know, and this I don't give a fuck what nobody says.
Even the little babies rock.
Even the babies rock. My son
For
knows
real.
good music. You can put in a song, you know, Tilo, he know this. You can put in, my son is a year and 2 months, and you can put in a good song and he'll clap. He know what it is. His soul can relate to that. People hear shit on the radio today, we can't relate to that shit.
Yeah.
Or if we can relate to it, the only reason we even listening to it is because we ain't got shit else.
Yep.
Ain't nobody else doing it. So anyways, I'm encouraging people to stop listening to this bullshit. Stop supporting this bullshit. And for every artist out there that's making music, trust me and believe this. If you don't believe it, go through my YouTube channel. I dare you. I dare you to find a song you don't like. You're going to find one that you like more than others. But you're not going to find a song you don't like.
And it ain't the truth.
And it ain't the truth. And if you say you don't like my music, that's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm not mad, but you a hater. Because I'm good at what I do. That's not cocky. That's not arrogant. It's just confidence.
That's right.
The Southern Flavor song. You tell me how many African American men can make a song clean, no profanity, completely relative to the topic at hand, and got 50 and 60-year-old Caucasian males and females who will play their music. When you can do that, I'll take on whatever title you want to give me. But for now, I'm just going to have to take the title of confidence, sir. And when it comes to music, I'm very confident. I love to turn on some Lupe Fiasco, Andre 3 Stacks.
Yeah.
Anything he spit is ridiculous.
Yes.
T.I. to a large degree. Some of his music is more than just Rubber Band Man and Dope Boy Fresh. Sometimes that nigga gets really deep with his lyrics, and when he do, I'm all ears. But anyways, I just want to tell everybody out there I appreciate everything y'all do. Again, this is my brother Doe and my brother Nate. You know what you can do, right? You can go to Facebook. You can go to YouTube. You can go to MTV.com. You can go to Reverb Nation. You can go to iTunes. You can go to datpiff.com. You can go to SoundCloud.com. You get the point, right? You can go to the website, and I promise you can type in Versatile the Wild Child, and you're going to find me somewhere. You call that cocky? It's not. You know why it's confidence? Because confidence is when you believe in something that you can actually say and then do.
And you put in the work.
Put in the work.
That's right.
I'm not finna tell you I can fix a car. If I try to fix your car, that motherfucker ain't gonna work no more. So you better not let me do it.
That's
I
right.
ain't touching it. I ain't finna tell you I know how to fix no sink. Because I can't do it.
They give you 12 bars of pure black knowledge.
I can spit it all day long. So with that being said, I'm bossing out. PML to all my fans and all my family. I love you. Thank you. Have a blessed day. Peace.
Fake is all I seem to see in my face, but I came in the game to stay a while. And pimpin' ain't here to play no
New
game.
cat was brought up on that old shit. Tupac, 3 stacks for the record, bitch. No, I'm in the